Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is the 29th, excuse me, 29th of November, 2022. Is it 29th or say the 30th? Hold on. No, sorry, the 30th of November. Last day of November. Sorry about that. 2022. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind everybody I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. So I would encourage you all to join me then. Alright, we should turn this on so we get a little better light. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Alright, I see you looking at me. She's like, I want to go outside. We're going out after we do this video. A little windy out there today, so I didn't want to do this in the wind. So I'm like, well, we'll just go ahead and we'll do it this way. Alright, so Biden, who touts himself as the most pro-union president ever, right? So is he? Is Biden the most pro-union president ever? Well, here's what I find interesting. And we're going to go back to the railroad workers here. So there's 12 different unions that are part of the railroad. And they, different entities of it, but they've all agreed a long time ago that if one of the unions does not accept the ratification of a contract, they'll all go on strike. That's just how it works, okay? So the contract offer that was brokered by the government, 8 of the 12 unions accepted it. Now that sounds like the majority, right? But when you look at the numbers, when the 4 unions that said no, they make up the majority of the rail workers. So in reality, even though only 4 of the 8 or of the 12 unions said no, the 4 that said no are the bigger unions. So there's that. And so Biden has called upon Congress to enact legislation to force, now I want you to hear this, okay? To force the railroad workers to accept this contract. Now, isn't that awesome? How about you're in the middle of a negotiation to try to get better benefits, better pay, sick time, whatever the case may be at your job, and the management comes back with an offer that you do not feel is satisfactory. And some other outside entity says, oh, nope, you have to accept it. Sorry, I know you don't like it, but you have to accept it. Does that make any kind of sense whatsoever? Alright? So how soon would they be striking? The rail workers would be striking as soon as December 9th. If Congress doesn't... Well, there's 2 things that can happen. Congress can step in, do a vote, and I wonder how politicians that are beholden to big business, they got help to get them elected. Let's just think about this a second. How would politicians, because I don't want to say that the politicians are bought and paid for, because I can't prove that, but what I can say is I wonder how politicians who are beholden, I think that's a better word, to big business are going to vote in favor of. Are they going to vote in favor of the working man, their constituents? Or are they going to vote for the big business that gives them huge donations, political donations, the political trout behind things? Are they going to vote for them? I wonder how that's going to happen. What do you think? I would like to hear that thought in the comments, okay? So, Biden is basically saying that he's acting for Congress to force these rail workers to accept this contract that they're not accepting, realistically, to avert a strike that would cripple the economy, basically, worse than it already is. Or the management of the rail unions, not the rail union, I'm sorry, of the railroad, the management of the railroad could actually say, hey, you know what? let's do the right thing by our workers. Let's do the right thing by our workers. Let's go ahead and give them the sick time that they want. They've already got this big raise in there, decent sized raise, so they can make more money, which is great. That's awesome, right? But now let's do the right thing and go ahead and give them the sick time that they want. Wouldn't that be the logical thing you would think to do, to take care of the people that run your business? One of the other problems was they want to reduce, from like 2 rail workers down to 1, so which is dangerous. That was one of the other sticking points that they had. I know that the management wanted to do that because management is going to do everything that they can do to cut corners to make more profit. So it is amazing to me that somebody who touts themselves as a pro-union president is basically siding with big business. Is it a surprise? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And they even got his, spokesperson out there, the press lady there, Jean Pierre, I believe is her name. She's out there saying, well, the majority of the unions, 8 out of the 12, had said yes to this contract, right? So, they're already laying the groundwork for the justification of what is going to be done. I mean, I think that I would say it's a foregone conclusion how this is going to play out. Now, what I don't think people are, politicians and management are taking into consideration is at the end of the day, if these workers decide, yeah, you know what, you could go ahead and do something in Congress saying that, yes, we have to accept this contract, but they don't. They don't. And so if it gets to that point and the workers say, I don't care what you say, we're going on strike until you meet our demands. And it's not like they're asking for the sun, moon, and the stars, folks. They're asking for sick time. They want sick time. And to keep things at a level where it's safe for the workers. Is that too much to ask? Right? So it'll be very, very interesting to see how this plays out. Again, sharing my thoughts on this. I definitely want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I think that it is very interesting that these type of things are continued to allowed to happen, and that the average Joe American citizen is okay with this. It boggles my mind because, like I said, I'm not okay with it. I am on the side of the rail workers. I think that they should be treated fairly and with respect, and that's how it should go. That's how it should go. So no, I don't believe that Biden is a pro-union president as he claims to be, because if he was, he would say to management of the railway system, take care of these guys, or we're going to let them go on strike. I'll tell you what, I think you'd see a different outcome happening at that point. It would hurt the economy big time, and sometimes in order to get the change that you need to get, that's what has to happen. Very sad, in my opinion. The situation is a very sad situation, because will the railroad workers go, okay, well, the government said we have to, now are we going to? You know what I mean? So I'll be very, very interested to see how that plays out. All right, guys. So again, tonight, I want to hear your thoughts on this. I really do, in the comments, and thank you for that. Tonight I will be live streaming at 8 p.m. Topic to be determined yet. I haven't really decided what we're going to talk about yet. Really, really windy outside today, so that's why I decided to do this video inside. And I have some work to do outside, and I may record it, but you might not hear it so well. But you'll be able to see it. So anyway, be safe. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day. Remember, folks, we are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to accomplish, whatever you are trying to do, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from achieving your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I will talk to you all later, and I will see you tonight. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.